So around 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States, the Lithuanian Ministry of Defense official X page posted that, quote, after 6 days of relentless effort in Pabrad, the armored vehicle was finally pulled from the swamp last night. And when they said that, they were talking about the U.S. Army's M88A2 Hercules armored recovery vehicle that had 4 American soldiers in it that sank into 16 feet of mud during a military exercise in a swamp that they drove into last Tuesday in eastern Lithuania. There was an extensive 6-day search for the vehicle and for the 4 soldiers involved, and the search and recovery operation was being conducted by U.S. Armed Forces and the Lithuanian military, with assistance from Poland and also other countries within NATO. Now, so far, I haven't seen anybody release the identities of the 4 soldiers yet, but investigators are still on site looking through the wreckage, looking through the area, trying to determine what could have caused the armored recovery vehicle to go into the swamp in the first place, or if it was just simply a mistake. I'm sure that after the families have been officially notified through official channels, then they'll release the names of the soldiers. The 4 soldiers belong to the 1st Armored Brigade Combat Team, 3rd Infantry Division. Now, this vehicle was 70 tons, so when it went into the swamp, it probably sank like a ton of bricks down into the soft mud and just completely became submerged and encased in mud. According to the Lithuanian National Radio and Television broadcaster, they said that around 2200 last night, there was an attachment point for a cable that was located on the top of the vehicle. And then shortly after, at 2300, the second cable was secured. And then at 2:45 in the morning, the actual extraction operation began. They said by 4:30 in the morning, the extraction operation was completed, and that in order to actually extract the vehicle, they had to use 2 other M88 armored vehicles with an additional 2 bulldozers for anchoring in order to pull this thing out. They also said that there's a very strict agreement between the United States and the Lithuanian Ministry of Defense stating that the U.S. was going to be the first to release information about the missing American soldiers, meaning that they're going to go through the proper channels to make sure that the families are notified appropriately before their names are released out into public news networks.